Hello, Sean SPG. So, day 4 or 5. I don't think I'll record the days, it'd be a bit silly, but I want to start thinking about location. So, full disclosure, because this whole thing is about full disclosure. I'm not hiding anything, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Clearly, I've done a bit of work. I've set up SPG, this business, to help people from the UK, Australia, who want a change of life, retire to Thailand, buy some property, spend their retirement there, have a great time. That's a sidebar to this journey, but I say that because being a financial advisor of 25 years, I see the pain in retirement now. Divorce rates are up in mature people. People have less money. Retiring in Australia is so expensive. And I look at the UK news and I think the story's the same there. So there is a reason for people to consider a change of life. And that's what that business does, SPG, and that's what we're developing there. However, my journey is pretty important as well. Although, as you know, I'm not retiring, but I'm going to go and live there. So what I wanted to think about next was location, and I have done, as I say, full disclosure, come on buddy, I've done a bit of work on this because I visit Thailand pretty regularly. Well, I say regularly, 2 or 3 times a year. Spent a bit of time there last year looking at different locations, looking at property, looking at the problems, the good, the bad, and the ugly, why people would choose certain areas. So I've done a bit of traveling, not extensive, I'm not an expert in Thailand, but as an amateur, I've done a bit of traveling. So last year I visited, I've been to Bangkok a number of times, Phuket on holiday a number of times, but I went there to look at the property scene there, which is just exploding. I went down to Hua Hin, which if you go to Bangkok, it's just down the south, about an hour and a half south, and on the other side, Pattaya is the other side, an hour and a half south. That makes sense. Look at a map, you'll find it. Hua Hin was a beautiful spot. I think it would be great for retirement for me, but I'm not quite retired. It's beachy, quiet. It's a city, but really, really nice. I really like my stay there. Probably scene's quite good there. Phuket, we know, of course, everyone's been there on holiday, but Phuket isn't just Patong. Some beautiful spaces and places around that. The old town's lovely, so that's an option. So of course I've been down to Pattaya, John TM next to Pattaya, Pradamak looked like great spots. And I just got back from Chiang Mai, literally 2 weeks ago. I wanted to go north and check out Chiang Mai, the mountains, and see what that looked like. So one of the prerequisites for me is being able to, sorry, I'm just watching my doggy, being able to travel easy. So I've got to be able to get around. What I loved about Chiang Mai was the food, the people, and the airport's pretty much in the city. It was like a 5-10 minute drive to the airport, which was really handy if you want to travel around and do what I do, look at property and stuff. But the question really is it mountains or is it seaside? Is it the ocean? I grew up landlocked in the UK, so I didn't see a lot of ocean. So being in Australia for 25 years, I see a bit more of the ocean and I like it. I find it very calming. So for me, I think the first destination will be ocean based. As much as I love Chiang Mai, Bangkok's a bit too loud for me. God, I had a lovely Italian meal there last week. I'll tell you about another time. It was actually a Thai fusion Italian. It was just fantastic. I'll tell you another time. So Bangkok's a bit loud, a bit busy for me, especially on my own. I think some of these big cities can be quite lonely. So I've kind of discounted that. So I'm left with a couple of options really. So we can go south to Hua Hin. We can go the other side of the bay to Jom Tiem. Or we go over to Phuket Island. We can do other places, of course, but they're the 3 I'm looking at. So the next question is I've got to start looking at places to rent, cost, feasibility to move around, airports and stuff like that. So that's where I'm at. So over the next few days, I'm going to do a bit of research on location. I said timelines are closing in. I want to be really renting a place by mid-end October and start that journey. So time's closing in, so I've got to start making some moves. So over the next few days, I'm going to look at those locations, maybe share a few properties. We are renting right now because I need to move around. I want to look at different locations over the next few years, give you all the information. So we are renting for the first part of this. So we'll do that research. Hang on, Murph, please. My dog's really well trained on the road. Just got to be careful. Come on, let's go. So I'll do that next couple of days. I'll come back with some ideas on location. I'll pick a location and then we can start looking at what the next problems are. Not problems, next challenges are with moving. All right, that's nearly 5 minutes. Hope that helps. Remember, if you're seeing this and you want to see an old man, not an old man, middle-aged man, kind of uproot and move overseas and see how that goes, the good, the bad, the pros and the cons, please just give it a follow. It's free, you know, that on here. And I'd love you to join the journey. In fact, you know, this page is brand new. I had about 35 subscribers 3 days ago. We're up to 75. Woohoo, we doubled. Now, as a man of numbers from financial planning background, we doubled, which is good. Still very small, but hey, come along for the journey. All right, have a great day. Catch you soon.